We're at Speed Wash today here in Lone Oak, getting ready to do a couple of rooftop change outs. Sun's shining, super bright. Kind of a little bit upset because our crane isn't here yet. It's supposed to be here first thing this morning, but here we are twiddling our thumbs. But as you say, nothing too awful special about it. Just a couple of 5-ton and 4-ton heat pump systems, but we're gonna go back with gas packs on these. And well, there's our starting product. We'll see what it looks like when we finish. And this here's the silly stuff that we have to do whenever the crane doesn't show up on time. Normally we would have our equipment already sitting in place, but math is math at the end of the day, so we're gonna pretend like the unit's here and get these fittings measured up. Most companies can't do this. All right, there's that. So now all we're doing is waiting on our lift to get here so we can put the new equipment on the roof and then we can get out of here.
What are we doing right now, Teddy?
Getting the panels for the fresh air intake and the vent for the gas heat on these things.
Making sure everything's set before you put it up there?
Yep. Yeah, we'd hate to get it up there and it not be right, have to take it all back down.
Oh no. Has that ever happened before?
Not that I haven't been on a job where it happened.
I would hope not. For the people that don't know what's going on, what are we doing right now? Like right there.
This is going to be your fresh air intake for the gas to get its fire. It's got to have oxygen, fresh air. So that's where it sucks in the fresh air at, and then it vents it out here, which is where this cover comes in play. That way it keeps everything separate, drawing in fresh air here and blowing out the exhaust down there.
go.
One good.
One good.
Bazinga.
Money, baby.
Good job.
Hey, that's why we're the best in the game.
Best. No Scale Trains followed the live. Frank followed as well. Go ahead and hit that follow button if you're new to chat. Welcome to Advanced Thermal Concepts. We're with the HVAC side today. We got a link in the bio. It leads to our website. If you need insulation or HVAC, call us today. We're out of Paducah, Kentucky, West Kentucky.
Money.
All right, we're gonna change out this breaker right here. The first thing we wanna do is make sure that this panel box is dead. We're gonna go up here to our ground and go to each one of these bars since we can't get down to where the actual main power is coming in at behind this panel. We're gonna go to these bars here. There, check. We have no voltage there.
All right.
No voltage there. And this is a 3-phase panel. So we got the center bar here. No voltage there. And the third leg, no voltage there. So we are safe to get in here and unbolt that breaker now. Breaker.
The new one?
Yep.
So why replace these breakers?
The one that was originally on there was a three-phase 60 amp breaker. The maximum overcurrent protection on this unit needs to be 45 or less. So we put a 40 in there and a double pole breaker because it's just a single phase unit. So that is why we do that. We want this breaker tripping before it damages something inside the unit up there. Nice. All right. And just so we're not leaving an open circuit in there, we'll go ahead and put this one in there. It's not going to have anything connected to it. It's just going to be a placeholder. That way if they ever want to hook something up to that other leg there, and that way we're not just leaving an open hole in their breaker box.
Could something bad happen if there was an open hole?
It could. If you get someone in there messing around, stick their finger in there, they're going to be hitting 240 volts there. So.
Oh, so this is for protection?
Yes, yes. This is to make it where people can't stick their fingers in there. All right. That should be it.
Sweet.
This thing door put back on.
Sweet. Beautiful.
That is it.
Form on this one.
You just hear people
Ready for power?
screaming.
Yep, we're ready for power.
He's like, just confirm. Just confirm.
We're ready. Turn them on.
Let's get it. What's that for?
No pookie.
What?
It's like silicone, kind of.
Okay, to seal it,
Mm-hmm.
make sure no air leakage.
You're
is this one going?
Not yet. Still gotta get thermostat wire connected to it.
Okay. Well, this will be a cool process then.
But once we get thermostat wire connected to it, it should be ready to come on.
So are you a journeyman as well?
I was a journeyman and I let my license lapse.
Gotcha.
And I will be getting my license back here very shortly. But yes, I was previously a journeyman in 2020 and 21.
So you have to like renew your journeyman's license?
I gotta take the whole test and everything over again. Which it's not that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it. It's just another $100 that I shouldn't have to spend if I'd have just kept up with my stuff. So HVAC guys out there, keep up with your licenses. Don't let them lapse.
A whole lot less trouble, ain't
A
it?
whole lot less trouble.
So what do you have to do to keep up with it?
Just once a year, you gotta recertify. Usually you send in a paper, and they send you a little not pamphlet, but a little questionnaire back that makes sure all your information's the same, and then your license just renews sometime. I mean, you can go down and get you another
6
picture.
hours of continuing education.
Yeah, I
each year,
forget about
too.
that part
Yep.
because that was kind of new.
Yep.
And how do you achieve that education? Through work or?
You can do it online. They have classes you can take online on your own time, or you can actually go take continuing education class. You can do all 6 hours on one day. You can do a couple hour class 3 different times. You know, they got different methods you can go about doing it.
Okay. What are you doing right now, JR?
Well, okay, so it's hard to come by oil-based mastics anymore, which is what we used to use on the outside. So now we got these water-based mastics, and even after it dries, if a rain comes in or this stuff ever gets wet, it just washes right off. So what we try to do is just get it on, let it get good and dried like a hard cast, and then we hit it with a nice rust penetrating or rust preventer, you know, seals it up, hopefully keeps the rain off of it a little bit longer. So ultimately, more than likely though, we'll have to be back up here resealing this at some point in time. I'll try and thicken it up as much as I possibly can and lay a big layer on it.
Nah, we ain't gonna do all that. Get in there. Yep. I got a knife and some wire strippers. Bam. Oh no! You got the drain.
It's a minute and 7 seconds.
Bam. Done.
He did it in a minute, he said. He did call it.
Any more trash?
Just the red wire. All right, he's about to put the power wire in right now, and he's gonna flip it on, and it's gonna come on.
All right.
Just another quality job by Advanced Thermal Concepts.